Yo! That's the wrong camera. Hold on. Wait. Come on over, Brie. Yo, what is up? What is up? Hey, hey. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
I have a box.
So, basically, yeah. Welcome to our first live stream.
Oh my gosh.
This should be fun. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let me get you Dan Clark. Hold on, brother. Add moderator. There we go. All right. So we gotta be careful with the name. So let's just cut that out real quick so we know that.
Oh gosh. You're dangerous.
Okay.
You put a hole in it.
It's all right. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Basically, Florian, who was in chat, had sent me and Brie some candy. And I thought that we ate it, but apparently we never opened it. So this is a little unique. Let me get Pickles in here as just adding all the moderators. So this should be unique because it's the first time we're gonna do an interactive live candy tasting.
There's candy in here.
I think it's all chocolate though.
I don't care. I'm pumped.
Are you ready to open it up?
I hope it's all dark chocolate.
So do I. I hope you did the right thing here. How old's the candy, Flo?
There's a letter.
Oh yeah? Okay. Hold on.
Oh, it just says, "Hey Jay." Hey Brie. On my trip to Brussels this weekend, I picked you and Brie up some of the finest Belgian chocolates and truffles that I could find. High-end chocolates for the high-end guy. I hope you too enjoy these and that you are now convinced that Belgium has some of the best chocolate in the world, not the Netherlands. Haha. I also wanted to thank you for the fact that you keep us all entertained, regardless of how much hate you get from other people. Keep being you, and remember, we #hazers will always have your back. I wanted to finish this off with 3 of the most inspiring quotes from one of your recent videos. So, Shimon Akasa 7 House a Civil Point to Mesh OC.
The one where we talked gibberish. Oh, God.
Dirt Tushy Douchey. Pop Top. The Pop Doo Doo Diz Evening. Wananu. Universe. Nicotine Yvonne.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to stop before I get all emotional. These quotes are so touching.
So he's talking about the video where we did a whole review in gibberish. So it was yeah, it was quite terrible. So what we have is wow. So let's try these first.
Oh, don't.
Mm. Mm.
These are the dissolvable ones.
Oh. They don't taste like normal peanuts.
This is a normal packing peanut.
Look at my eyes are watering.
This one you can eat.
You eat it.
This one's cornstarch.
Let's see you go. I want to see. This.
Look. See, I had it in my mouth the whole time.
No. My eyes are watering. Yeah, those are not from Belgium. I can promise you that.
Les Truffalinis.
Truffle. Oh, okay. So we're all okay. Go ahead.
Elizabeth Chocolatier. Chocolate Broken. Oh, that sounds so sad. Chocolate Broken. Oh, look at these little nums of love. I don't know what these are, but I can appreciate them for their pebbliness. They look like little tiny pebbles.
Camera's up there.
Ah!
Is that a dildo?
This tiny chocolate man has a penis and he's holding it.
We're not gonna be able to try this one. Brie might be able to try the. I think it broke off. Look at it. This one has a penis.
What's up with that, Florian? He doesn't even have a name. Elizabeth Chocolatier. No name.
What is that? Coffee beans? You like those, right? The chocolate covered coffee
This
beans.
this looks nice. It's 46% late. Oh, cacao.
Cocoa.
Cacao.
Yep. Nailed it.
This
It's
looks...
the famous mannequin penis.
This looks nice.
Yo, some of this packaging flow is intense. I mean, this is like some high-end shit.
And then this one just says artisanal Belgian sweets. And then we got more of those packing peanuts for you for later.
Is that it?
Yeah, if you're hungry though, I got a lot of those packing peanuts.
So let's begin with the tube that looks like it's from perfume.
I spilled all of them on the floor.
This is the first one. Elizabeth.
What is it?
But first, chocolate. Laugh and nibble abundantly.
Oh, I'm gonna nibble.
Pleasures of Belgium.
Get it?
You have the razor?
I don't know where that went. Come on, let's eat it.
Okay, calm down. I don't know if that's an expiry date or if that is...
When they were born?
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh, look at these little nuggets of love!
Is there like a
smell them.
A legend? Wow. There's no legend. How are we supposed to know what is what?
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess.
Are we splitting each one, or are we just eating one, just like go for it? Because no two are the same.
You eat half, I'll eat half.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the one that looks like... These things look like poop.
Your poop looks like that?
Specifically this one.
Do you eat a lot of seeds?
Wait, this one, right? Okay, we're going to split them. That's...
It's a lot of chocolate. That one sounds fun. It's all crunchy.
You're going to want to eat that whole thing. Trust me. That one was good. That first one, yeah, there's a lot of sugar in this. I think it's all natural though. I feel like I'm gonna get diabetes if I eat all this.
There's too many.
What's the vanilla one that looks like a powdered donut? You don't have to hide your face.
side. Tiramisu. White chocolate caramel. Cinnamon donut.
Whatever's on the outside of this is absolutely delightful, but I have no idea what it is.
Get on my nose.
This is milk chocolate, is it not, Florian? These are milk chocolate. She doesn't like these. This one I think has Cheeto. There might be peanut butter. This one has Cheetos or Doritos in it. Or like spaghetti.
We should move to a different candy. I don't like these. Like, they're nice.
Oh. You'll like this.
Why did it take you so long?
Reminds you of Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher. But way better chocolate. Yo, this chocolate is intense. I have no idea how to explain this. It's so powerful. You don't like it? It is so bittersweet. Sweet? You done? We have to try one more. Oh, God, I feel like I'm going to get diabetes, yo.
I don't want to eat it then. Oh, it's good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, God, that was such a bad choice for the last one.
Let's try something different.
Oh, my God. Yo, that was... Oh, I feel like I'm getting an upset stomach. Can you grab me a water?
Can I open this one?
After you grab me a water.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's that good. Edwin, oh. Did you like it? The last one?
I appreciate the gesture.
Do you like it?
Why do you do that? I try to be nice.
It's nice. Be honest. Do you like any of them?
No.
None?
None.
Not one.
No. I like the dark chocolate with a little bit of salt in it. Because then it's like a present.
Go ahead.
Whoa. Hi, buddy. All right. Hi.
We have to, though, Florian. That's the point of this, is to eat them all.
Oh my gosh. What's in here? Ooh, this one has a diagram. I appreciate a good diagram. Chocolate and passeteer. Whoa.
Wow. All right, we're not going to eat all of them.
Can you guys see them? Look at this one with the writing on it. Over here? How cool is that?
Chocolates and macaroons Darcis.
I could dig it.
Homemade waffles, etc.
I like waffles.
Holy shit. Which one is this?
We got one with a yellow line through it.
That's ganache? Earl Grey. Nope. Next.
Pink line.
Frambosi and Sancho. Dude, the whole thing is in a different language. Ganache de chocolate noir à framboise et pavor Sancho.
That's exactly what that
Wait,
says.
There's no English version?
Oh, and then we got one with green writing on it that says Cameron. This
that
one
says Vietnam.
Oh.
Oh, that one is...
Ours has writing on it. It ends in Amerou. Amerou.
He said French. Oh, that was French.
I guess this one is Dominican. It has terror inside.
Everything in like we have no idea what any of this is because I can't read any of this.
Darcis blank probably means white chocolate. Darcis fondant.
Is there any with nuts in them?
Are you allergic?
No, I just prefer the nut ones.
Oh, we got
What's
two.
that? That's shiny as hell.
Dark chocolate.
That looks nice.
This one with 2 lines is praline. Nope.
Ew.
We could just put an X on that guy.
Yep.
That's Chattahoochee.
Way down yonder on the chat. Oh, which one's
Never knew how much this money what a man.
Which one's
to
Chattahoochee?
me.
This one?
Yeah.
Wow, these are tiny little things.
It says Chattahoochee. It might have pralines in it. Do they all have pralines in it? Does praline mean chocolate? What's a... I don't like...
Okay,
this smells like perfume.
Listen to me. Take a bite of that.
Okay.
Come on. It tastes like orange cologne. Oh. Jesus Christ.
He did this on purpose.
What the fuck is that?
Put that back.
What is that?
I want none.
Orange cologne?
Praline Chattahoochee and Set de Grande.
Oh my god.
I don't want to swallow it.
Oh, yo. I feel like I just licked someone from the 90s in a club. The dark chocolate one looks fun.
Okay. Grandeur.
It's the tuxedo version. No, you don't have to cover your face. It won't. You don't have to cover your face. Watch.
Good job.
I don't know what the hell it's doing. Whatever.
Half of these.
Ew, what is in that?
I don't know. I can't read this.
Oh my god, yo!
It's just this Darcis.
Oh, dude, I'm legitimately gonna vomit.
Okay, is there someone in here that speaks whatever this is?
Dude, this is horrible.
What does this say? The top one.
Oh my.
Someone pause it and help us.
Yo, I can't do this box. Try
Okay,
that.
I'm good.
Just try it.
It's Darcis.
Go.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Eat it. Yo.
Camera's not in focus.
What do you mean? We can't do this one. This or the truffle one. We just can't do it.
We'll send him back to Florian.
Yeah, we'll send him back to half chewed up. I feel so ill right now. Like and we've had some weird things. Oh.
Like the wasabi potato chips? I don't know about this. What if it's filled with pralines? Pralines are for people over the age of 72.
This is milk chocolate. 46. It looks nice.
Hi! Thank you.
I don't expect this to taste like Hershey's. It's going to taste more chocolatey.
It tastes like Hershey's. with less sugar. This tastes like muffin chocolate. Like the chocolate that you would put into a muffin. You know?
I don't like it.
Me either. I'm so sorry.
Florian, how much did you pay for all this? Like $300?
I feel like we have to reimburse him. And where's our little guy's penis?
We'll take care of him at the Hazer Bash.
We should give him a whole bunch of chocolate filled with pralines.
Is this prank chocolate? Like, is it designed to look expensive, but it's not?
I hope not.
Because if that's the case, that explains a lot.
Then you're fired, Florian.
I don't think he would do that. Florian wouldn't do that. European taste buds must be very different. I agree. I can't eat those because of my acid, but you got it. I know you like those.
I like these. They're coffee covered in sugar.
Is it not coffee? Is it not good? It's not good? Every fucking coffee bean is on my desk!
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I didn't know
Come on! There's 100 coffee beans on my desk right now!
Let me get them! Your anger's gonna melt them. Do you want the ones by your feet too? Get inside the package, hurry! Don't pick up the box. It's fragile. Hold on. That one's a real peanut. Hold on. Can you move your toes? Okay, we got him. Oh, there's still more. Here's your if you wanted to try any.
I don't want. They were on the floor. Throw it in the box.
They're okay.
Why is there chocolate melted on my arm?
5-second rule, man. Next one.
Go. Do you want these beans or you want to throw them away?
I wouldn't pick up that box.
Do you want the beans?
I want the beans.
You do?
Yeah.
You're going to eat them?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
For real, for real?
Yeah.
For real?
For real.
Swear?
I swear. I appreciate the chocolate to coffee ratio. So, in the US, whenever I buy these, it's all coffee that's really hard with a little bit of chocolate on the outside. These have a lot of bit of chocolate and a little bit of coffee. So it's better.
So that's okay then. That's all right out of all of
Yeah.
them. All right, so we're
1 for 8.
1 for 4.
Hi! Let's see what you...
What is that, peanuts?
I can't understand any of it. I hope it's not peanut brittle. I don't like peanut brittle. Oh, it's aggressive. Here you go. I think it's nuts.
Why am I biting everything first?
Because I have to see your face before I eat it. What's in there? Looks like bird food. It is?
Wow, that you're gonna like that chocolate. That is, it's like extra dark. It tastes like a Mr. Good bar, but with dark chocolate. This is overwhelming. You don't like it? Put it up. More coffee beans. Just dark chocolate.
I think these are different.
Open it up.
Do you think they're all coffee beans? If you do, then there's no point to open it.
I think they're coffee beans, but I feel sick.
Okay. I mean, oh, thank you for handing that to me.
You're welcome.
Appointment day truffles. Belgian royal warrant holder. They have a warrant out for your arrest. Oh, did I just attack you with a box?
It's fine.
Oh, look, they're little balls of fun. Okay. Here you go. Good job. Okay, which one should I eat?
The white one.
Okay. If it's macadamia nut, I'm going to be so depressed. So I need to know.
Okay, are we going for the whole thing?
No. Halvesies. I don't like it.
I gotta spit this out.
Spit it out in the box.
There's fruit.
No! There's fruit in it?
Listen, I am not for spitting out food. You should never mix fruit. The only exception is strawberries. Or cherries. What is in that?
I don't know. I'm looking now.
What is in this?
Hello. Good. How can I help you today?
Do you have the mild mini?
Yeah. Do you have an ID?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Thank you. And what kind of flavor are you looking for? It's apple mango.
Sorry, do you mind saying
It's
the...
it's not fruit, it's paste.
There's an apple mango.
So there's like a paste on the inside of it. It's not actual like a. What happened with hers? She didn't even bite it.
Can you do the apple mango? Sure. And do you know how many puffs it has?
It's supposed to have about 350.
Okay. And there's 2 of them?
Yep.
So it's 350 divided by 2?
What are you talking about?
Like, I thought it said 2 devices. Like, it says 2 devices.
Each of them.
Each of them has 350.
Oh.
No, that's okay.
Oh, right.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
What did I miss? Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello.
Was it a big bottle like that?
Yes, it was.
Okay, let me see if I have any more.
This one's not bad, Brie. The
Okay.
dark one?
It's not?
No, it's not fruit. It's like
And do you need anything else?
No, that's it.
Fine.
guys, listen. Everything inside of this is all gooey. In all of them. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is wet. It's slimy and it smells terrible.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
It just says truffles assortment. So you have I don't know how to read it. I don't know, but everything in there is disgusting. It's all like gooey shit. Like the white one had like a weird.
Yeah,
like
when I bit in it, it was like, you shouldn't eat this.
It's like a Boston cream. That's all of them, right?
Except for the penis one. What if he's delicious? You know, we'll never know. I feel pretty.
It smells like milk chocolate. You gotta bite the head!
Hard!
Bite the head! Go! Now we have a headless man-child.
Baby. Do, 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 baby head. Do, do, do.
No, it literally has a penis on it. I would show you, Ricky, but I'd be too scared of it being filtered.
There's a shot inside his head.
Shut up.
Lick it. The head is watertight. You want me to drink it?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Mmm.
All right, listen. No, I don't want it. I'm gonna throw up on you. What do you want to do? Do you want me to? If you want me to eat it, I will eat it, but I will vomit. I want you to understand it. That's not a threat. That's not a joke. I will vomit all over you.
How much?
Vomit a lot.
I'm good.
All right. Listen. What do you want? I can't eat any more of this. Florian, what was the goal when you sent this? Was the goal for us to enjoy the chocolates or get absolutely terminally ill? Because I'm not joking. What did you like in any of that?
The coffee wasn't bad.
Okay,
The
the
rest
one
were
thing I didn't try.
atrocious.
The one thing I didn't try, so I have no idea how that is.
It tastes like heaven on earth.
But what about all the other chocolates?
Gross.
Yeah, they were not good. I'm sorry. I don't know how much money you spent, but
I hope not a lot. Like, I hope we spent like $30. But I have a feeling that truffles are expensive. Aren't they like high-end candy?
well, especially from Belgium. Yeah, I mean, that thing was probably $70.
What if you live in Belgium, it's
Yeah.
cheaper. Like here,
You
like
get a discount.
if we buy pork roll here, it's like $3.
Right.
If you buy pork roll from out of state, it's like $14.
Right. So your theory is that Belgians, the
Mhm.
people,
Get cheap chocolate.
they have the waffles. The Belgian waffles. You guys nailed that one. The big ass waffle with the shit, with the sausage and the sauce and the syrup. Nailed it. What's wrong?
There's sausage inside of your waffles?
There's sausage on your waffles.
Why?
Why not?
Your meat can't touch your waffles.
Why not?
It's weird.
You take a waffle and you wrap a sausage with the waffle. It's a waffage.
Okay. I can dig it. But no, that wouldn't work.
Why?
Because the meat juice will get on your waffle. And your waffle will taste like meat juice.
But they make pancakes that they wrap sausage in.
That's not like fresh sausage. It's like old sausage. That they're like, how do we get rid of this? Let's put it in a waffle.
That does sound yummy. I agree. I think that sounds fantastic.
Oh, it sounds great. We should definitely try it.
Everybody else is interested.
I'm green. But the meat juice. Like if you have a hamburger,
Yeah.
you put it on a bun.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh,
Right.
burger.
Right.
And then the burger leaks onto your bun. And then
That's
you just
great.
got this mushy mess of
No, man.
It's like
no,
a hamburger
man.
napkin
No,
at that
listen.
point.
No, man. When you have a hamburger,
Yes.
nobody wants a dried hockey puck.
I mean, I don't want to dry hockey puck either, but I don't want it to be able to swim. You know?
I could dig the idea of the mushy bun is disgusting, but the idea of like a juicy burger on a bun is fantastic.
Oh, yes.
So a juicy sausage inside of a waffle would be great.
Yeah.
You use the same batter in a waffle than you do a pancake.
I fully agree with you.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. I agree.
You know how to make a waffle
I
different?
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so all right, I need a waffleologist,
A waffleteer.
a waffleteer. What? We're gonna have to make a Patreon block that.
Waffleteer?
Yeah. Correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to make a pancake, you take pancake batter and put it in a frying pan. To make a waffle, you put that same batter into a waffle maker.
So it's a gimmick that you can buy both pancake mix and waffle mix?
Hold on. I want to see somebody else. He said batter is different for sure. I want to hear. I don't think it's the same shit. It's the same thing.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's the same thing. If you take a waffle.
So waffles are harder than pancakes. Pancakes are more floppy.
Just because they're in a waffle maker. It's cooking it all like 360. Versus a pancake, you're only cooking 180 at a time.
So, one year for Christmas, my mom was super excited. She got me a waffle.
Everybody's saying it's all the same. A couple of people like different batter. It's the same shit. It is. You could use pancake batter to make a waffle. Go ahead.
So she got me a waffle maker.
Mm-hmm.
But someone else's mom also got me a waffle maker.
Okay, so 2 waffle makers.
I got 2 waffle makers.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. So my mom.
Was it a dual waffle maker or a single?
A single.
Okay.
One was a Belgian waffle maker.
So big.
Like one of those big ones that you rotate and flip over.
Sure.
The other one was an electric skillet type jammy.
Okay.
The other one, the Belgian waffle one, I never used.
That's the one your mom got you.
Yes, because it required way too much setup time. The other one, you just pour batter in and close it. It's still in the box.
So,
it's been like 3 years, but I use it all the time. If she asks, I use it all the time.
Backtrack.
Yeah.
When you made waffles, what kind of batter did you use to put in there?
Waffle batter. And I also put cinnamon in it for fun.
Brie, waffle batter and pancake batter is the same fucking thing.
But I didn't know that at the store. Waffle batter costs more.
Waffle batter and pancake batter is the same thing.
I didn't know that. As a shopper who doesn't know anything, if you see the word waffle on a mix, you're like, perfect, I want to make waffles. Then you're like, ooh, pancakes, I want to make those too. You buy 2 different ones. Maybe it's like a scheme, how like girls' pants don't have pockets. So we buy purses.
The only difference is an extra teaspoon of sugar. That is the only difference between waffle batter and pancake batter. Don't believe me? Google it.
He knew! He said waffle mix has more sugar in it.
Oh, Kyler, good for you, brother. Yeah, it's basically more sugar. That's it. That's the only difference. So, but I mean, if you were to ask me what I prefer between a waffle and a pancake, what's
waffles?
Yes, and extra crispy waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Where you put the butter in each square with the syrup all over it.
The syrup has to be equally proportioned, and to every little crevice. I don't want a little square that does not have enough syrup in it.
What do you mean equally proportioned? Do you fill up each square of the waffle?
100% I do.
What if it's a Belgian waffle? That's a big ass.
That's
like a shot for each.
So by the time I'm done,
the whole thing's soggy.
Yes.
And you like that?
Yeah.
I prefer like Eggo's jammies burnt.
You wanna know something?
Not burnt, but you get what I'm saying, like hard.
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. I like Eggo waffles still frozen. You just take them out of the freezer and you just bite it. It's delicious. It like gets warm.
Shut up.
I swear.
So right now, if you go to 7-Eleven and get Eggo's, you will eat it out of the box.
And when you bite it, it also
you know they have
it
waffles.
Starts to get warm in your mouth. And
you eat frozen waffles.
One could say she doesn't own a toaster, but really, I just like frozen waffles.
How do you bite through a frozen waffle?
So when you bite down,
it
breaks off. Kind of like if you're eating a big bar of chocolate and you bite it and a portion breaks off. Same thing happens with waffles.
Okay. Take money, put shoes on, and go get frozen waffles right now. I want to see you eat a frozen waffle.
Okay. This is a treat for me. I hope you know that.
I don't believe you. You're really going to do this.
Of course.
Okay.
I like waffles.
She's going to run over to 7-Eleven real quick. We're going to sit here and shoot some trash while she goes to go get some frozen waffles.
Do you need anything else?
No, just make it quick,
Are
though.
waffles more than $10?
No, you'll be fine. To me, in my mind, if you're eating a frozen waffle, you don't have anything to cook it up. I want to see her eat a frozen waffle. Like ice cold? Ew. And I know that they have them because I've seen them in their freezer. Oh my God, a frozen sausage? Yeah, no, I got that, Vanguard, but that's not the point. The point is that it's frozen. That's like saying you eat frozen ice cubes. Ice cubes are already frozen. It's a cold block of water. Ew, frozen hot dogs. I agree, Michael Hewitt. Same way, man. Same way. The 7-Eleven is right next door. I don't know what's taking her so long. Adam, see, that's what I was trying to explain to her is I've had Belgian waffles with sausages on the top. Like the breakfast Italian sausages. Like sliced up the sweet jammies, sliced up real thin on the top. Wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was fantastic, but, you know, edible. Yeah, that's good too, RC7, when you melt chocolate. Like even our chocolate chip pancakes, chocolate chip waffles are good. I'm really standing by the pancake and waffle batter thing. She doesn't have them.
7-Eleven guy said, why would we have waffles?
They didn't have any waffles.
He said, why would we even have those?
I could have swore I saw Eggos over there.
No. He was kind of a jerk about it. Why would we have waffles?
Now there's chocolate all over the floor. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this.
Other people eat frozen waffles, right?
No, well, other people were saying that they've had frozen hot dogs and frozen sausages.
Frozen hot dogs?
Yeah, hold on.
It's like an icicle made of meat.
I've eaten frozen hot dogs.
I feel like we've all lived in a home that has lost power.
I eat ravioli out of the can. But ravioli out of the can is already cooked. There's no difference. Yeah, I'm sure it was great for you, Florian. Do me a favor. If you ever send me products again, don't. What?
That's not nice.
Well,
Thank you, Florian. Now we know to avoid Belgian.
Florian knows we're thankful for it. We just don't want it.
Yeah.
Any final words?
You don't eat frozen food. Like food that's meant to be thawed and eaten. You've never eaten a frozen pizza? Like actually frozen?
The only thing I've ever had frozen is like a popsicle.
That doesn't count.
Well, you asked me if I've had anything that's frozen.
Like food that's meant to be thawed.
Well, why would you eat it frozen?
Because you're impatient.
Oh, I'm hungry. Look, a box of frozen burritos?
So the best waffles...
It's frozen!
Yeah, the best ones cold, like frozen, are the minis. Like the little jams. The ones that come in parts of 4. And then when you bite it, sometimes it breaks off a little bit of the next waffle. It's like a bonus.
Why would you eat a frozen thing out of the freezer when you could just put it 2 feet away onto the stove?
Honestly, I don't remember how it started, But I like it.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out something. We're gonna have to go to like a ShopRite or something, into the frozen aisle and get Eggos and have her eat them in the parking lot, because I find that hard to believe that someone just. What about frozen pancakes? You eat those? They're cold. They're hard.
So the difference between frozen pancakes and frozen waffles.
Yep.
Waffle, when you bite into it, it
Sure.
thaws a little. Pancakes, when you bite into it, like the little baby jammies.
Yep.
Those ones feel kind of like a powdery-ish substance in your mouth. Like they don't fully turn into like a bread.
So you've tried it before?
Yes. I liked one, so I tried the other.
It's definitely laziness, Kyla, because I can't see why you would eat a frozen. But she's not even saying, like, she just had to do it because she was hungry. She's saying it because she didn't want to walk 2 extra feet to the toaster oven.
I don't remember what happened. I think it was a time where I didn't have power. And I was like, I'm hungry. Guess I'm eating this waffle.
And then you ate the pancake.
That was at a separate occasion. I realized that I enjoyed
Does
frozen
power
waffles.
go out all the time at your house?
No, when I was
So you're just like, oh, frozen food, no big deal.
When I was younger, my mom was really poor.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I came home and there wasn't power. And when that happened, we weren't allowed to open up the fridge.
Wait, hold on a second. Your family was that poor that you didn't even have power?
Yeah. Or water, sometimes.
Damn. That's sad.
It was. Because there was just no power. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going out. Like,
wow. That just got
That
really
didn't happen to
depressing really quick.
wait, that doesn't happen to everybody. That happened to you, right?
I agree, Orjan. That's tough. That's sad.
When we ran out of, like, when we had no gas. When we had no hot water. Because that's a thing that you have to pay for, right? Electric. We would put water on the stove. My mom would cook the water and then put it in the bathtub. A bath would take about 50 minutes to make, and then it would be hot, and we'd get in a bathtub. We didn't have power a lot. But we couldn't open up the fridge because we would ruin all the groceries. She would tape it closed with duct tape, so because my brother was really little, so he wouldn't understand that if he opens up the fridge, he would ruin things. So my mom would tape it closed, so that way he couldn't open it with his tiny hands. Oh, that's totally normal.
Well, I guess it's normal for a lot of people in chat. I didn't live that life. That's fucking sad, man. Like, that's legitimately sad.
Oh.
No, I mean, it is what it is. Nothing you could do. That was a part of your childhood. It's seriously sad to not have power, so you come home and you're forced to eat frozen waffle.
I think that's how I started liking it.
I'm not trying to make jokes. It's just that's legitimately sad shit. I didn't live that life.
I have so many more stories to tell you.
I've never been. I mean, I was working at 14 years old, but the only time that we ever lost power was because we didn't have, whatever, a thunderstorm or a lightning storm, and like power goes out, but never because my dad didn't pay the bill.
Well, my mom was a single mom, and she had 2 babies to take care of. She couldn't afford it all the time. Plus, she was a raging alcoholic. So some of that money went that way.
And that's not sad to you?
Yeah, I guess. But it was still happening even when, like, I guess I was in high school, too. And then it stopped when my stepdad...
Are you embarrassed of that?
Not really, no. Because I know how to heat up water on a stove. I know how to cook hot dogs. We had mac and cheese a lot. My mom didn't like ramen noodles, so we didn't have those. When we didn't have water, we would just fill up the bathtub. And we would fill up the bathtub with a lot of water. So that way we would have water. So she would know. Like, they would tell you, hey, your water's gonna get turned off. And, did you know in the winter they can't do that? So in the winter, they can't turn off your power or your electric, at least in the state of New Jersey. So sometimes she would push the bills until that time and then just not pay them until summer. Because they legally couldn't turn them off. Because it was a hazard for children.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you. I think it's so sad that you lived a life of having to worry about like your food
Oh,
or
we had gas. We had a gas stove. Oh, you can also heat an entire house with a gas stove. You just turn the oven on and open up the door and hope that your animal doesn't stop inside.
Yeah, no, I get that, Scott. It's so sad to me to hear. I honest this is the first time I'm hearing this about Brie. I didn't know this.
I thought it was
And
more normal. I thought everyone was like poor.
no, I mean there's other people obviously in chat that have lived that life, but there was never a point where I had to worry about I think that's terribly sad. I
It
do.
is.
I think it's really sad. And I get it. You've moved on from that, but that's I don't know. It's just that's rough having to worry about power and having to eat frozen food.
My mom would like pick one. Like, we could either have electric or we could have gas or cable. It was like one that we didn't have on every month. Like the dudes who would shut off the power like knew us because they lived in our town. So mom would like bargain with them to like not do it. Like she would make them food to not turn off our power.
Make who food?
The cable, not the cable guy, the electrician guy, who came, like he would come to our house and talk to my mom, or she was doing some dirty stuff, but he would come to our house and talk to my mom. Isn't that how they do that? They do it right outside your house, right? PSE&G.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I've never been in that situation. That's sad. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, there's a lot of people in chat that have lived that life. I am so sorry for you guys. Literally, I really am. I mean, I get it. You've grown past that, but I guess you could say that I was for lack of better terms, a privileged white kid. You know, I don't know how else to put that. You know, I don't want to say privileged because I had to work at 14 because of my kids. You know, because Kane being born. So I had to be an adult at 15. I didn't have a choice. Well, I had a choice. It was just a matter of going to juvenile detention over not paying child support as a minor, which is absolutely ludicrous.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so there was one outlet in the house that worked even if the power was shut off. One, and it was down in the basement next to the circuit breaker. So so if we didn't have power, we can go downstairs in the basement.
God, if you didn't have power.
Yeah, one outlet would work anyway. Like one of them. I never knew why, but it was the one all the way in the basement. But we didn't really have like cell phones and stuff, so we didn't need to charge anything. It was just like for light, so it wouldn't be dark.
What
Lots
about when
of candles.
What about when you slept that night? Were you warm?
I don't remember. I would assume not if we didn't have heat. But I was on the second floor.
How long did this go on for? Till you were how old?
Oh, probably like 16. That's when Mom met her new boyfriend. And he kind of just paid for everything. I guess he felt bad.
So how did you get clothes if your mom didn't have money?
Do you really want to know?
I feel like I'm gonna get even sadder. This shit is this shit is breaking my heart.
Oh, really? So in order to get clothes,
like this is
like my dad.
This is sad.
My dad would take us to get clothes once a year at Kohl's before the school year started. The rest of the year it was up to us. So my mom would take us to Goodwill, and then there's this church in town that has, I forget what it's called, but it's where everyone who's in that church brings their clothes, and then poor people get to go and fill up a bag. And you fill up a bag all the way with clothes for $5, and it's a donation to the church. Like the people who donate don't get any money. You can get jackets, you can get clothes, you can get toys for kids, but the toys never had all the parts. So we didn't really do that. Because then you couldn't play with them anyway. Are you crying? Oh my gosh.
Shit is sad.
I got really nice clothes though. Like they were used, but it was the only way that I could get like the name brand stuff. So I would go there and I would find like the Abercrombie and Finch jackets so that way I could like fit in with the other people who had them. But they were always too small because I was kind of chubby. So I would be wearing this shirt. It was definitely too tiny, but it had the right emblem on it, so I'd still be like accepted kind of. And that's where I got my first Juicy Couture shirt. And I felt so special. And it was really nice. It didn't have a zipper on it anymore, but it had the Juicy emblem on the back, so I felt super cool. Oh no. Don't cry. The church was nice. They were cool. Everything like isn't separated by size. It's just like men or women. And then there's the children. And there's like, you know those tables that are white that you put up at like a party with the legs?
Mm-hmm.
They would have 4 of those smushed together. And then one section in the middle was women, and then there was dudes, and then there was children, and there's coats hung up against the wall. Coats you didn't have to put in a bag because that would fill up your whole bag.
And you would go only once a year?
For that happened later in the year. But for normal clothes shopping, once a year. Yeah,
And it was $5?
at the church, yeah. Yeah, it was a church thing. We didn't even belong to that church. They just helped people out. And then my mom started donating like her time there. Oh my gosh. One year, there was this old lady. And she's like seen us before. So she like recognized us when we went there. And it was so sweet. She was like working behind the counter, like doing the money, and she gave me a bracelet. And she was like, I think this would look pretty on you. And she just gave it to me, and she didn't charge us for it because she recognized us. And I thought that was super sweet. And I still have that bracelet in my jewelry box.
I can't get over the way that you lived. I can't get over that. I think that's it's like shit, you know, but there's people in chat talking about it. It's so sad. I'm not trying to say like the rich need to feed the poor. I'm not that guy. I'm really not that guy. I mean, I'm that guy that will help out the poor, but I'm not the guy that thinks all rich people need to give to the. I'm not. I am a very. I don't want to say libertarian. I am a very. I feel. There's people that are unfortunate, you know. And if someone wants to give, that's great, but people shouldn't be forced to do it. But when you hear stories like that, it's like, I don't know how someone with money can see that, like visually see it, and just turn a cold shoulder. That's so sad to me. I don't know, man. I can't imagine going to a place to get clothes.
It was really, really embarrassing, actually, because like.
But that goes to show you how sad that is. If it's embarrassing for you,
It was probably even more embarrassing for my mom, having to take her kids there to get clothes. But the people who worked there were like super cool. Like they were super nice to my mom. Instead of charging her like $15 for like 3 bags, they would only charge her like $10 or just give it to her. And if you went there on the first day, you got in really nice clothes. If you went there not the first day, you didn't get very nice clothes. Because the first day is when everyone goes. So you had to get there at like 6:30 in the morning, which is absurdly early. And it was underneath. It was like the church basement. So you would have to park in the church parking lot. And you would go to the back of the church. You would go down the stairs. And then there's this big room. And that's where everything was. And they would give you like, you know those paper bags that you go shopping with?
you weren't sad about this?
Of course I was. But it was the way to get clothes. That's why I never threw anything away.
Did people make fun of you in school?
Yeah. But my dad like tried to help. You know, with like the Kohl's thing. Once a year.
So you laugh because you're embarrassed.
Well, yeah. We would go to like.
I didn't sign up for this shit. I signed up to taste fucking chocolate, man. Oh my god. That is tough. So it must be nice making the money you make now versus.
Oh yeah, it's really, really, really nice because I can just buy clothes. If I want to buy something, I just give them a piece of plastic and then it's mine. But when I was younger, that wasn't a thing. Oh my gosh, she used to like write checks that were bad to the supermarket because at that time they didn't have like electronic communication with a bank. You just gave them a check and they would give you your foods. So she would write them bad checks, and we were banned from going to that supermarket anymore. So then we would go to another supermarket.
Why not welfare? Why not like WIC?
She
Why
was
not?
way too proud, man. Way too proud. She wasn't gonna ask the state for money.
But if she wasn't too proud, if she was going to a church to get clothes.
Yeah, but that's different. She's not taking money from the state. Like she always viewed that as bad.
Okay, I'm trying to get into this mindset. So it's okay to go get clothes from a church and food or no food?
We didn't get food. No, okay, this is kind of bad.
Well, hold on. I want to get into this mindset
Okay.
for a second. So no food, just clothes.
Yes.
God, it makes me so sad. But she didn't have a problem getting that.
Right.
But she wouldn't get welfare or like we have a thing in Jersey called wicks, like wicks that you would put in your dripper to where they give you like cereal, like stuff that like dry foods, okay, like ramen, like a ramen pack. So she wouldn't get that. She wouldn't get food stamps.
No. No, she viewed
How
that
did
as
she
really
get?
bad.
She viewed it as what?
Really bad.
So how did she get money to make you guys survive?
Well, she had two jobs. She worked at school during the day. She worked as a lunch lady, so that way.
And where the fuck was your dad in all of this?
He was not with my mom anymore. But so she would.
But
work...
he didn't help out with anything?
No, child support was really low at the time. Child support was only like $60. Like it was nothing. So she would work at school as a cafeteria lady during the day, and she actually moved up with me every single year. So every year that I went to a different school, she would move with me, or she would stay there to be with my brother because we're 5 years apart, so we were always in different schools. So she would either pick his school or pick my school to work that year, so that way she could see us every day. And that's where she got food from the cafeteria. So any leftover food, we got to eat it at home. So like extra noodles, extra other kinds of food, she would just take those home.
Were you suicidal as a kid?
No.
You just kind of accepted it, like this is the way life is. It just sucks.
Yeah. I got to have all the noodles I wanted though, so it wasn't that bad.
It was that bad.
We would get cold cuts from the cafeteria too. Like it wasn't like a cafeteria like a bad one. Like it was a nice cafeteria. Like they had hot food, they had cold food, they had other foods. So my mom would take a whole bunch of it and take it home. I know that's frowned upon, but
so she would steal the food.
She would 100% steal food, yeah. Yeah, she didn't get in trouble for it until later in life.
Did they know that she was taking it the whole time?
They knew when I was in high school because she would take from that cafeteria. And that cafeteria noticed food missing. The other cafeterias, they didn't know or they didn't care. And she would like make the food into other food. So like if it was like chicken, whatever, she would take the chicken and make something else at home. Because we would have already eaten that exact same food that day. So she would try to like spice it up a little bit, but make it a little different. You think?
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, Tactical Ted. I don't necessarily. It's not a matter of agreeing with the crackhead statement, but I do agree that there. Like I watch. Oh my god, I watch this guy on YouTube I don't know if there's ever been a YouTube channel that I watched as much as this. I think it's Diverse People. or traverse people. It's something people, and he goes around talking to homeless people. His top 10 videos, my MacBook was soaking wet. I couldn't stop crying. It was so sad. But you do have people that, I guess that's the point, is that she had that growing up, not by choice, by default. Well, I know some people are homeless not by choice, by just the way the cards folded. And then, of course, they turn to drugs because that makes them feel better or put away the pain that they have to deal with every day, being made fun of. I get all that. There are people that take advantage of it, but I guess what saddens me more than anything is I never knew this about Brie, like, clearly, because if I did, I would not be getting emotional about it.
I
And
thought you knew.
No, and it's super fucking sad. I mean, it's good to know that part, and for the other people that are in this chat right now, I think it's good that people know this side of you, because it shows why.
I never throw anything away. I always hold on to all of it.
Yeah, but everything makes you so happy, and this is why.
Probably. Yeah. And then at night, my mom worked at Walgreens. So during the day, she worked with us at school, and then she came home with us. And then at night, like overnight, she worked at Walgreens. Like, she worked a lot. I don't know where all the money went, but the mortgage was paid. And that's all that really mattered. The thing that I hated the most was when she did summer camp, because she would try to make money in the summer because schools were closed. Summer camp consisted of kids coming over our house, which was terrible because there would be just a whole bunch of kids all over the place, and she would have to take care of them all. And there was this one kid who always, this is gonna sound stupid, always stole my crayons, and it made me so angry. So we had like these perler beads too, where you would like iron them and it would turn into stuff. And I loved it because we couldn't really like get other toys. So I would make little toys, like little boxes and like little star things that you could spin. So they kept going missing. Check this kid's backpack full of my perler bead creations.
So you had a kid stealing your arts and crafts.
Yes! Finished ones too. Like, I worked on that, man.
Well, I didn't expect it to turn this way. Yeah, Michael Perkins, the same thing I was just saying, because, I mean, what she makes now, she makes a good chunk of money. She's the longest lasting employee that I've had, which is crazy, because when Brie first started working for Vape Life, I despised her.
He hated me.
You guys have no idea. In a way, the way that you see Brie now is not the way that Brie used to be. Brie was very frumpy. But again, now hearing the story, I know the reason behind it. You know, just cheap jeans, cheap tie-dye shirts, just frizzy hair. Just...
Well, I didn't really know what nice things were.
No, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. That's why it kind of all goes together now, because it was just what was acceptable. What worked for you. But anyway, when she first started working there, I used to hate, because she worked at the other store, and I used to hate calling over there, because every time she would pick up the phone, it sounded like I was talking to a 3-year-old, absolutely so energetic. And I would rip into her. I'd be like, what are you doing? There's like shit that needs to be done. You're walking around, you're not doing anything. But she was always cleaning and doing things. But for whatever reason, I don't want to say I picked on her. I was just a very harsh boss. And then That what 2016?
Sure.
2016, I think it was.
Oh, the first year?
Yeah,
Oh.
might have been 2015.
Yeah, either one of those.
2015 or
In
2016.
February.
And I'll never forget. I was getting pizza at a place on Talmadge Road, and I called over there because something got jacked up. And
I
you
don't
cried.
remember what it was.
And she cried. And I ripped her apart. Not out of spite to make her quit, just, that military mindset of being firm and stern. And she got so sad. And she told at that time, Em was working here, who she despises now, which is totally fine. I get it. But that's another story in itself. Anyway, she told Em, listen, I'm sad, whatever. Never called out. Very, very diligent. I don't want to say professional worker. It's not until when she started working here, I was like, you know what? You got to care about yourself. You got to care about the way you look. You can't. I mean, you got frizzy hair. You look like a bum. Like you look homeless. Maybe that's why it gets me so emotional, is because anyway, so she's gotten a raise since then, and she wears nice clothes and is more presentable now. But I was very quick to judge based off of how she looked. But at the same time, in my defense, she didn't know what it was like to have nice things. Like she was just saying, that's all she grew to know. Now
I still feel bad spending more than like $20. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like it's wrong.
It's not wrong though. It's your money.
Yeah, but I mean that's just the mindset.
That's what's ingrained in your head.
Yeah, like buy the cheapest thing possible. Oh, you know what was one of the worst things was non-name brand cereal. It tasted like cardboard. You know those big, remember Pathmark? Those big cereal bags? I hated those so much.
Oh, like the cheap brands. I still love the story of the dude that got pissed at you and pushed you in your recline chair up onto the table. Yo, wow. How long you been following me before Christ? Yeah, now she's a brazier. No, I can't hug her because I'll be the one to cry if I hug her. I don't know. It's just really sad. It's really sad because I was one of the people that judged her based off of how she looked. Your typical human being, the person to give that cold shoulder, not knowing the story. And in a way, makes me feel guilty.
Oh no! Don't feel guilty.
No, it's all right. It's good. That's how I learn. That's how I adapt. It's not about me. It's about you.
Okay. For fun stuff, my mom dated this dude who she was like, oh, he's a model. He's super sexy. Meanwhile, he's a huge jerk. Like, every time he came over, he treated me and my brother like crap. Like, he didn't hit us. He just talked down to us and was, like, totally dismissive. Because all he wanted was my mom. He didn't want her kids. But he would give her money. And so he would come up from, like, North Carolina once every couple months and, like, get her something nice. Take her out to dinner, that type of thing. And she was actually going to marry him before she married my stepdad.
Wow.
He proposed and everything.
Was he good looking?
I don't think so. But he's definitely...
Did he have that long dick?
He had blonde hair. And one was into, like, that. Like, a blonde hair, blue eye type thing. And, like, he was, like, 40 years old doing the... You know, like the hair whip. Like he
beaver.
Like he was still in his 20s.
The beebs. I've never had hair to do that, so I don't know.
So she was really into that.
Well, now you know. Now I have to rename the name of this title of this video to
Super sad time.
to the most depressing story Jay has ever heard ever, and cried like a baby back bitch on camera. I was legitimately not expecting this video to go that route. This is the last thing that I thought was going to happen. It's sad that it's here, but you know, I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to cut it out. It's just, now I don't know how many people have been in here this whole time, but 230 people know her story, which is extremely fucking sad. And I don't want to downplay anybody else's story in here. I really don't. I don't know your story. I mean, we've all got shitty stories, right? Like, we've all got something in our past that is sad, that has made us become who we are today. So that's a good thing that we're all here to tell that story. You know? So other people can learn from it and become better people. Because after all, that's what we're here for, right? That's what humanity is. I agree, Florian. Did you see him? The chocolate was filled with hormones. I knew some shit was in there, man.
It's Belgian.
I knew I wasn't feeling right. It's been dusty in here. And listen, just like I said here in the chat, I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong for judging her.
I was pretty frumpy.
You were a piece of shit, for lack of better terms. The way she dressed, the way she looked. She was very much not attractive. Now she's attractive. And I obviously don't take responsibility for that. That's her on her genes. It's just a part of you. I don't know. I haven't told a lot of my childhood stories because all of them are resolve in me getting my ass kicked. I was just beat as a kid. That's all. That's it. Huh. I feel like when we do our podcast, this is how they'll turn out. Is I'm going to need a bucket or something or a towel on my lap and then just kind of wring it out. It'll be just like emotional distress. You want drama, come to this channel, and it's going to be all like the sad type drama.
Be happy.
Is that why you're always so happy?
Well, yeah. Everything's great.
Bottle it up and sell it as Haze Tears.
Oh my gosh. $150.
I bet you some hazers will buy that.
Do you think they drink it or drip it?
What would you guys do? I want to know. Let me get an H4 in chat for the hazers that would buy my tears. Who would buy my tears? Who would buy my tears? Let me tell you what. You better buy them because you're not going to get them a lot. Got one. No 4, just H. There it is, H4. All right, so I got to get a bottle. I got to get one of those little dot mod bottles, the little things with the corks in them, and fill those up with tears. Man, that's going to require a lot of crying.
Oh.
I feel like I'm due for one. No, I'm not.
Arms of an angel. Something, something. Think of puppies crying. Dun, 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 dun.
I got nothing.
There's dying puppies on the screen. This is her song.
I'm not crying, though. That's not sad to me.
Those commercials are depressing.
Dying puppies are not as sad as that story you just said to me. Oh, there's some meat for later.
I'd be really sad if a dog died.
That's not a lot of meat.
My dog did die, and it was really sad. My mom stole someone's dog.
Yeah, they could be used as lubricant. Your mom stole someone's dog for a house,
for
like
us,
to keep.
for me and my brother.
Oh my! Here comes another shitty story. Go ahead, Brie. Let's hear the stolen dog story. Oh my
Well, she
God!
was trying to give us a dog. She did. Well, I had a dog, and then it got rabies or something and went crazy. And she had to take it to get it put down. And when my brother came home, the dog was gone. And she didn't get us out of school because she didn't want to disrupt our school. So she just buried it in the backyard when we were at school. Anyway, I also had a bus driver.
Wait, don't get sidetracked. Go.
There's a lot.
I know. Go back to the dog. Let's hear the dog story.
My mom saw this dog. And it was just outside, so she took it.
Outside where? Like someone's front house?
I think so. And she just took it.
Jesus Christ.
And she brought it into our house, and it was our friend. And
did you name it?
Yeah, of course.
Did it respond to its name?
Yeah. It was a cute dog. It was little, fluffy. It was like a tannish
So
color.
your mom's driving down the road. She sees a dog on someone's front porch. She runs up and she steals the porch. Steals the dog off the porch.
I think so.
Brings it home.
I think so. Because
now
it was
it's
very
your
clean.
puppet.
It was a very clean dog. So I had a Polaroid camera at the time. So I took a picture of this dog and I put it in a little picture frame because he was my new friend. So we had the dog. We were walking it one day. The owner of the dog sees us. And she's like, "That's my dog." Mom was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. This is my baby's dog." So she comes with us back to my house, like where I was living. And the lady was like, "I'm gonna need my dog back." Mom was like, "Listen, they just lost their other dog. This is their new friend. Can I just pay you for it?" Like, Mom was like bribing her for her dog now.
How long did you have the dog before the lady that owned that dog meet your mom?
A couple weeks, because I had enough time to take a picture of it and put it in a picture frame.
So did your mom buy the dog?
The lady wouldn't let us buy the dog.
So she took the dog back.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about shattered dreams. It's like throwing a rock at a mirror. Just everything crumble.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'd let you have the fucking dog, man. I mean, just keep the damn dog. I'll get another one. Like, you're already 3 weeks without it. But don't steal 5 houses down dog.
Right? That's what you made the mistake.
Go to a different neighborhood if you're stealing someone's puppy. I mean, come on. Like, think about things before you go thieving somebody's shit. Especially a living creature that someone calls their friend. Don't go to George's house, man. You guys share a newspaper. That's crazy. That's insane.
And the lady didn't have any actual proof that she owned this dog, except that she knew that it wasn't ours. Like, if my mom was like, "No, this is our dog," and she didn't let her into our house, I think we would have kept the dog. The lady didn't have any pictures of the dog. This was at a time before phones, so like cameras and stuff on them. She didn't have any pictures of the dog. The dog did not have a collar. Nothing, except for this lady's word saying that it was her dog. My brother was very sad.
I want to address something in chat.
Oh, no.
No, it's all right. So, Hitch Brew says, or Baru, Jay, seriously, this just counters everything people say and think about you. You're just a big mouthy fucker with a small heart for things that are worth it. You know, I've voiced this several times, Hitch. A lot of people don't know this side of me. Hazers do. Hazers know this side of me, and that's why hazers are hazers. And that's not me promoting it, because that family is very full right now. But that's why they follow me. That's why they'll give their life for me. Like, I know that sounds like such an extreme measure, but that's what they are. They are that family that I've never had. And they know that side of me. They've seen me tear up. They've heard my stories. You have to realize that the videos that I do, when I do reviews or when I do things on my other channel, I don't want to say it's an act, but it's a persona. It's real. It's 100% real. That's not That's no bullshit. Whether I like something or I don't, it's just whether it's dramatic or not. Like, I know people, when I first started doing videos where I was breaking things, people are always like, oh, why are you so mad? You know, don't break it. You're so dramatic. It's not that it didn't piss me off, but I knew that people would get off on me breaking something that has pissed me off. You know, I don't go around snapping iPhones in half or Androids. I don't do that. Would I if I knew that people would enjoy that? Sure, because I'm here to put a smile on someone's face. That's I don't have to go live all these days. I don't have to go on 1 to 4. I do it for other people's entertainment. And whatever happens after that happens. I'm a very, I don't want to say polar. Would you say I'm polarizing?
Like bipolar?
No, polarizing, like dark or bright.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Sometimes.
most people would call me polarizing, meaning I flip like that. Like, literally, I'm either off or on. There's no, oh, that light is dimming. And the same way Brie is, though. Brie, I really haven't seen a lot of offs on Brie. I've seen a lot of ons. Yeah, that's quite weird now that I think about it. Is I'm very off and on. I'm either really fucking pissed off or I'm really happy. Well, no, there's middle grounds. There's middle grounds. I think the polarizing side is the truthful. But anyway, Hitch, going back to what you said, if I was to make videos like this, I don't want to say it would destroy me. Now, before you use the argument and say, no, I have to disagree, I know what works for that channel. I do. And it works well. So if I have to be an asshole for people to seek me out on other channels to know who I really am, that's fine. But I'm not a person I'll wear my heart on my sleeve and I'll give anything I have to make you happy. Sam Walker's in here. Sam, are you here? Can I get let me just check real quick. Let me just do something real quick. Yes. Sam is not a hazer, but when Sam made a picture of me with nails, and she also made the one up there that you're not going to be able to see with a thread, and she's not a hazer. Never has been. She might have been for a month for like $5, but she gives to me, and then when Ariana passed away, she made one of Ariana with the threads. Absolutely beautiful. But when she needed something, she didn't ask me. I knew she needed something, so I sent her a box of things. And if she asked me again, she would get it again. I just don't need to show that side of me on Jay Hayes. That side does not need to be seen. If it happens, it happens. It's just not something that I would pursue like with Brie's story. Sorry, I didn't want to drag on about that. I just wanted to address that because I think that was worth addressing. What about the bus driver?
So, I had this old black lady bus driver. She was super cool.
This is already going bad.
Her name was like Miss Daisy, but now thinking about it, I think it was like a joke. But that's what everybody called her. She was like a flower. Like everyone called her Daisy. So, she knew that my dog died, and I was so sad. So, she went to the store and she spent her own money on a stuffed animal that looked like my dog, and she gave it to me.
The black bus driver?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
And honestly, I wasn't even grateful. Because I was so sad about my dog. It wasn't until...
So you're just like a nasty girl to her.
Well, I said thank you and stuff, but I wasn't like, thank you so much, oh my gosh!
Right.
It wasn't until like the next year that I talked to her and I was like, you know, I still have that thing. Like, it really meant a lot to me.
And how old were you at the time?
Oh, maybe like 11? I was young.
And you remember that?
Yeah, because
Wow.
she went out of her way to get a kid that she drives to school, a stuffed animal that looked like her dog that died. Like, that's intense. She cared. And it was sad. She was Miss Daisy.
Wow, that is edgy.
I didn't even think about it until I just said it.
Driving Miss Daisy?
Yeah, I think it was a
Do you know that was Morgan Freeman?
Honestly, I've never seen that movie.
Yep, Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy.
There's a lot of movies that you've seen that I've not ever watched.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Morgan Freeman. It's either Morgan Freeman or Samuel Jackson. I think it's Morgan Freeman. Wow. Okay, so there's story time. I feel like we could just go live one day and just do story time with Brie and just let her go.
I have so many stories about arts and crafts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was Morgan Freeman. Yep. One of his first movies, man.
What?
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh. Oof, that's a sad movie. That'll make you break down.
What's something that you do when you're alone to make you happy?
What's something that I do when I'm alone that makes me happy?
Yeah, not like an inappropriate thing. Like, that's
Sure.
not where I'm going. Like, just something that you do when you're alone that makes you happy.
Now?
Yeah. Or when you were younger, just something that
Now
brought you
would
joy.
be thinking about memories of air for like before air. I mean, even now, that makes me extremely happy, but I don't making people laugh, like going into chats and making people laugh, bringing people happiness.
That's nice.
And that's legitimate. Because that in turn makes me happy. You see? So me thinking, let me make somebody laugh, will make me laugh. So it's like a dual win, Jamie.
That's really nice.
I mean, that's the truth. I'm not saying it to be sweet or nice. That's the way that I look at it. That's nice. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, Kevin, I have to agree with that, man. Especially listening after a Brie story, it makes me feel how grateful. Or now I'm gonna retort. Makes me realize how ungrateful I was as a kid. Because your parents always say, "Oh, you don't know how good you got it. You don't know how good you got it."
I do.
That you do. That you do. That you do. Well, I hope everybody had a good time.
We wasted a whole lot of chocolate.
Yes, Florian, you suck. Okay. Yeah, Shane, I just have to do it on alternate channels now. It's just this is my life. I'm playing tic-tac-toe with social media. It was a good time, even though everything, I think, gave me diabetes tonight. So there's that. All right. Yeah, what are we at? 1 hour, 35 minutes. You want to tell everybody to have a good day?
Oh my gosh! Have a marvelous day!
You guys be good.
Wrong camera. Have a marvelous day! Oh.